How's it going, everybody? I'm Driftwood. We're going to do a first impressions video on an RPG Maker MV project. This one is called Alhara, The Dreams of Heroes. This is by Karyn on Discord. Thank you for sending me your game, Karyn. Let's take a look at it. I could go without the default font, but, you know, whatever. Always dash. I guess we'll turn it, we'll leave it off for now. Command remember on, battle camera on. Actually, yeah, we'll leave it off for now. And jump into a new game. Let's check it out. This place, I remember it, but the details are vague. It feels comfortable, familiar, but something is wrong. A dark, maddening presence. The Eldritch have broken into our reality once more. These waters are fouled. Any animals that have partaken in this contaminated water have surely been driven insane. I need to be careful. I cannot afford to hold back, should I encounter any of these creatures. My necromancy should be enough to slay anything I find in this forest easily. However, I must take care not to be overwhelmed. She's a necromancer. Very foul magics. Potions of mana times 5. Alright. A lot of default going on here. Potions of healing, potions of extra healing, potions of mana. Well, I'm okay with starting with some items. That's good. Deals fire damage to one target, flare, frost, and jolt. Deals electricity damage. And necromancy, black bolt. Deals unholy damage, especially effective against living target. And consume HP to regain MP. I like it. I like it. This is cool. Okay. We're looking at our equip. Optimize. Nothing fancy, I'm okay with it. Status, Yanfly status core. Our hit rate's a little low, but we seem to be like a caster, so that's fine. Profile, you can pause it if you want to read all of it. Anything crazy happening with our stats? No, not really. Are we able to save it? Yeah, everything looks good so far. What's the sign say? Tips, healing is sparse in Karyn's chapter. Conserve when you can, but don't be too stingy. Being undead, oh, she's undead. Karyn can be healed by her necromancy magic that usually would be used on foes. This also works on any undead allies. Be careful, however, undead enemies are also healed by necromancy. Arcane crystals can be used to instantly replenish the entire party's HP and MP. They are also a great indication as to where you should save your game. Be aware, arcane crystals can only be used once. Make sure to read this sign after every update for more tips. Okay. We appear to be running at 60 frames per second. So that's good. It must be a more recent game. Let's check our basic attack. That's just enough to kill him. A lot of default going on. Not too psyched about that. So we took some damage, a lot of damage actually, from a basic attack from a bat. I sense a familiar presence to the north. I should look before wandering too far. Hat was found. Let's put it on, because I think we're going to need all the defense we can possibly get. I'm actually going to go ahead and go to options and turn auto always dash on. There we go, that's better. I need to check the area to the north before I continue deeper into the forest. Alright, so we're being railroaded a little bit. Sometimes you have to do that. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, we can only use that once. Gloves were found. Potion of healing times 3 was found. Okay, so let's put those gloves on, optimize that, cool. And we were advised to save when we come across those, so let's do that. What is this? That grave, I remember now. Julian, how long has it been? Centuries, perhaps? I don't suspect you will ever forgive me for what I did to you. Nevertheless, I will not apologize for doing what was necessary. Your rest must be disturbed again, perhaps for the final time. Julian of Nebias, hear the voice of your mistress. Rise! You brought me back? Yes, something is... You brought me back? Where's the end I was promised? The respite? You lying, backstabbing slattern! Silence. Things are happening, Julian. This is far beyond the petty desires of your old, tired soul. Take up your sword again, or what is left of it. Protect me, and assist me in finding the source of this eldritch corruption. Eldritch? I thought we... Yes, mistress. Alright. We got attacked before we can actually check him out, but let's go ahead and try to throw a black bolt. I want to see what that does. Yeah, default stuff. Unholy Blade, this sounds cool. Julian attracts physical attacks to him, so he's okay. That's a provoke. He unflies, what is it called? Taunt plugin. Ruin Speed, an Unholy Strike that saps the target's agility. Let's try it. Ooh. Custom animation. Not too bad. I guess we'll just flare him. Flare up now! We got Flame Strike and level 2, Ruin Strength learned. Okay. So we can only use that once, but I don't see us coming back here. So let's go ahead and use it and make our way back down. I think we have to go. It's a good thing that you did put that check in to stop us from going this way until we get our party member. That was a good idea. A little bit of railroading to keep the game balanced. Rusted Iron Shield was found. Let's see if she's using a scythe, so I don't think she's gonna use a shield. Yeah, but he will. Yeah, it was specifically for him. I like that we can save it anywhere. Let's check this side path out first. Magic Flame Strike to all enemies. Yeah. Boom. More default animations. Okay. Flare, let's see his flare. Okay. Imagine this is a... Yeah. Alright, Rusted Gauntlet was found. Let's put it on Julian. Optimize. Let's just Flame Strike. I think I'm gonna use the AoE spells. Oh, I survived with like 1 attack point, or 1 HP. Attack point? Ice Storm. It's probably the area of effect version of Frost. Extra healing potion. Extra mana potion. Stock them up. Climb? No. No climbing. Let's check out Ice Storm. Cool. What did he get? That was too fast. He got Ruin Strength. So he... Okay, this is like a knight class. He's using definitely like... Well, he's a Black Guardian, okay. So he's using like armor breaks, you know, and provoke abilities and stuff like that. The Blackguard class was designed how I think it should have been, actually. So far, from what I've seen, anyway. Flame Strike. Get rid of him. And we'll have him. He doesn't have AoE, so usually the Knight class wouldn't really have area of effect. It would have like a weak basic attack and a bunch of stat reducing abilities. Maybe a stat buff for himself. And mainly like a provoke taunt type thing. Treasure chest. Spirit Crystal was found. Dark Mage's Robes. Okay. Probably stuff for Karyn. Yeah, optimize. What was the Spirit Crystal? Is it an accessory? I don't think so. Item. Recover. Oh, okay. Spirit Crystal is your Phoenix down. Okay. I like that you actually went to make a custom item. I've seen people use stimulators. What is a stimulator? Stimulates the stirp the derpy dirt. Stimulation potion. God, I can't words. Alright, let's use... We got a ton of potions. Let's use some of them. Potion of mana. Oh, it seems to be a little grindy. I would drop the counter rate a little bit. Let's try that. Black Bolt. Let's just see what it looks like. Ruin armor. Yeah, okay. I can pretty much assume most of these are going to be default animations. There are some custom that I've seen, but they're few and far between. Yeah, her accuracy is bad. I should just have her casting. Just flare. Wave of Darkness. I will say that your naming of items is really good, though. All of the items and skills and equipment and stuff sounds awesome. They all sound awesome. Well, plants are living targets, right? Yeah. Nice. Ruin resistance. This probably drops magic defense. Potion of healing. It's down here. There's some treasure. Gotta get those loots. Those fat loots. Knight's armor. Let's put that on Julian. Get him. Alright, well there's really not much challenge to the combat. It's just like a grind fest. I could probably just do that consume outside of combat. Probably a bad idea to use it in combat. We'll have him attack. Nope. We'll have him miss. Seems to be like a living target. Wait, consume was supposed to heal her, right? Well, we missed, so let's try it. Does consume? No, wait, I'm sorry. Black Bolt. We're using Yanfly's targeting core. The battle system seems to be a CTB. Yanfly CTB, probably. Come on, land it. Land it! Good. Alright, I think I saw some loot down here. Wave of Darkness. You know what? I think just a simple Flame Strike will get rid of them. For the most part. There we go. Save a few MPs. Let's go ahead and... Wait, was there loot up here? Yeah, let's get this loot. I sense something in the lake. Power. Madness. Perhaps it's the thing responsible for corrupting the water. I believe so. If we were to destroy it, the wildlife here would eventually return to normal. Challenge what lurks in the waters? No, I wanted the fat loots. Maybe later. Yeah, let's go back. Restore our points. Save the game. Oop, yep, almost did it again, guys. Really good at that. I just remove it from the list, totally. Come on. Name strike. And attack. What's this? Nothing? Yeah, it's up here. Yep. We read it. We read it. And we will challenge it. Boss fight. Ooh, that looks cool. I like that. Whoever made that did a good job. It's like a fish man armored beast creature majigger. It looks undead and corrupted, so probably not use this on it. Probably just heal it. So let's try to jolt it. Fish, I think water things, it's the Eldritch Lurker. Water things are usually weak to lightning. It didn't seem to be weak to it though. Let's actually go ahead and do Dark Guardian. Oh my god. Dark Guardian. There we go, because he's probably got a much higher defense. Yeah, I don't think the darkness would work on him. Let's try Frost. If it does more than 150, then... Okay, so Frost is better, unless it was just some sort of risk. Let's actually... let's take his armor. Ruin armor. And, let's see. Flame Strike? Nope. And let's ruin his attack power. Bam! Debuff him. Corrosive Mist. That was pretty cool. Had a default fog animation, but I guess let's try flare. They're all about the same. It doesn't seem like you've done anything with the element rates. I'm sure you have, but okay, we're gonna drop his resistance so that her spells do more damage. That makes sense. Should have did that at the beginning, actually. Jolt. Zap. Unholy Blade. Let's, I guess the speed wouldn't matter too much. Well, yeah, it would, because it's CTB. It might push him back one. Take a round from him. Unless we miss it. Okay, we're going to have to heal up. So we're going to use Potion of Extra Healing on Julian. And Julian, use a Potion of Healing on Karyn. Go! Good job! Haha! Let's use Black Bolt on ourselves. Yeah, that heals a lot. Okay, we're gonna just try to do Frost. Frost seems to be about the same as the other ones, but what about his flare? How's his? Yeah, probably a little bit weaker. Double attack. Okay. Bam. We'll just keep taunting Dark Guardian. And wait, he's undead too, right? Yeah, he's definitely undead. Yeah, it heals him. Okay, cool. I like how that does damage to living things, but heals. That's an example of element rates right there. Good job on that. Let's drop his attack and drop his resistance again. Boom! It's not terribly unbalanced though, it's actually a good challenge. See his basic attack. Seems to be about right. Wave of Darkness, we can't do it on our, it'd be cool if we could like AoE heal our party with it. We're gonna have to use a Potion of Extra Healing on Karyn. And then she can cast Black Bolt on Julian. And then she can buy, that'll buy 1 round to Frost. Yeah. And, oh, I did not mean to guard. But it worked out. Yeah. Just attack. He's taking a lot of damage. Let's see if we can finish him. Oh, 1 more hit. Instead of healing, I'm just going to go for it. Get rid of him. There we go. Not a bad boss. Not a bad boss. Thunder Shock, Flame Strike. Cool. Dark Mage's Gloves. Defender's Ring was found. Okay. Optimize. Equip. Optimize. And now we could use... What? Okay, so you messed up on Wave of Darkness, I think, unless something happened I don't know about. You need to make sure that it's not usable outside of combat. It's only usable in battle instead of anywhere. 'Cause it'll just waste. Also, since Black Bolt is a healing spell, you could actually make Black Bolt... maybe, because it depends on how it would target. Yeah, I don't know. I would rather just make both of them combat only. It makes more sense that way. Alright, I guess we'll save it. So what now? What happens after we go to here? Nothing happens? So like... But there's still encounters? I thought that was supposed to make everything tame the monsters or something. Or where's the resolution? It needs some resolution. We killed the boss and then nothing happened. Like nothing, there was no, they didn't say anything about it. No, there needs to be some story right there. Some sort of, some resolution to it. Right? Am I taking crazy pills? So he's not only like a knight, he's like a mystic knight. You know, he can defend, but he could also throw out spells and stuff. I kind of like that class. The Blackguard. The Blackguard. His accuracy sucks. Both of their accuracy sucks. But they are casters, so I mean, it kind of makes sense. But what? Like, what am I supposed to do now? Like, I have to backtrack? You want to eliminate all that backtracking. Just teleport him to the next part. I would kind of want it to be that way. Like, after that boss battle, definitely needs a little bit of dialogue. Something needs to happen. Okay, here we go. You have been tight-lipped about this. More so than usual. What is happening? Why have the Eldritch returned? I cannot remember. The place where we are going is one of my lairs. However, things have changed so much. It feels as though I have lost hundreds of years. I remember the far past as if it were yesterday. But from then until now, everything is fragmented, flashes, or missing entirely. Is that why you brought me back? Because you are alone? Because you have no one else? Whatever you felt for me. Enough. I require your blade, Julian, not your sympathy. Let us go. Yes, mistress. He sounds very bitter, which I would understand. It makes sense. The maps aren't bad. I mean, it's just complete default to the max, but yeah, it's still Dark Mage's Circuit was found. Okay. Like, after you beat the boss or whatever, I get it now. That was an optional boss. That wasn't really like a big storyline boss. That was just someone who was lurking, guarding some treasure. I get it. But since it's sort of at the end of a trail and off the side path, I would probably put a little text right there where she kind of like gets bossy and tells what's his name? Tells Julian like we have to head north. Like, give the player a hint of the direction to go. It's easy, and in hindsight, not completely necessary. If you explore, you'll find it. But it might be a good idea just to give some sort of hint at that point. Basically want to idiot-proof your games. You need to make them idiot-proof. Knight's Helm was found. I like how we're periodically getting upgrades. That's a great way to do it because it's rewarding exploration. Flame Strike. Zombies are weak to fire, right? I think you should add a little bit more element rating. Like, plants and zombies should take extra damage from fire, but maybe less damage from like water or something. You know, maybe not like double or triple, but maybe like 50% extra damage. So you would do element rate times 150%, and they'll take 50% extra damage. Knight's Shield was found. Let's keep him upgrading. I see what you did there. You took a couple of the frames of animation. Wait, no, that's something different. It looks like an animation frame, but I see a sword in there. This is an interesting monster. I actually like that. Man, if it was an animated SV enemies, that would look super sick if it was just like a sword spinning around and stuff. But I get the idea of what you're trying to do there. Let's see if Ice Storm does anything to him. Yep. Nothing on the signs. You could add some more detail to like signs and stuff. I'm just gonna try to help you with little things. More ideas. Are these undead? What are these? Giant vermin. I don't think vermin are undead, really. They're just like a thing. Let's see this. See what that does. Wave of darkness. Got him. Cool. Let's take a couple of these potions. The smaller ones we'll use outside of combat, and the bigger ones we'll use in combat in case of emergency. I think that's the better way to do it. I think that might be storyline related, but I'm gonna do some exploration. Now, definitely mummies should take extra damage from fire. If it's doing 150 to 200, yeah, you need to add some more element rates. Mummies would be destroyed by fire. They should take double damage from fire. I mean, might as well use Ice Storm, right? It's going to do about the same amount of damage. I like some of the battlers, though. They're not that bad. Mummies are pretty hard. They're taking a lot of damage. Get them out of here. But really, we've got all these different spells, but they're technically, we only have 2 spells. You know, Knight's Blade was found. Because the element rates aren't really affecting much. Uh-oh. Can I go back? Yeah, thank you. Right after I used all my potions, it's alright. It's alright. Now this would probably heal them, so man, Flame Strike should just do so much more damage to mummies. I think I'm gonna start running from some of these battles. I'll see how close I am to leveling. Hit the next level and then run. Feels a bit grindy. Ah. Knight's Gauntlet. Let's put that on. Got it. I feel like, okay, yeah, that's basically it. But now I feel like I missed something, because I thought this was the objective, to go here to this thing, but it's not. Unable to escape. Okay. Well, I guess we'll burn them. Ouch. Oh, her spells missed? How does she miss a spell when she casts it on herself? I don't know. But it happens. There we go. Potion of extra healing. Well, at least it was something. Whoa, what was that? It's like he resisted it or something? Or he reflected it. He's got like spell reflection. That was pretty cool, actually. Void Guardian. Okay, that's right, that'll take it's like magic provoke. Magic Taunt. Hopefully he doesn't reflect this one. There you go. Alright, let's try it this time. Okay. Last time I walked right and it teleported me back. I walked right. Okay, that's fine. I guess if you hit the action button. Because I think I hit the action button. This sort of looks like it was from a sample map. This part. I would try to run, but it's almost not worth it. Oh, okay. Vermin should take damage from that. It's almost not worth it if you fail to run. You just keep taking more damage. Potion of extra mana was found. Let's use one of these potions of mana. Okay. Probably need to save it. Okay, let's go. Yeah, this is definitely from a sample map. It's probably been changed a bit. Alright, I see where we gotta go. Anything down here? A nice spot for a treasure chest in the bottom right there. Nope. Ah, that counter rate. Okay, these guys look slow. They look really slow. We should be able to get away, right? No. Alright, we got away. Alright. Okay. Let's, potions of healing are way up. And then potions of mana are way back. Okay, I think we're good to go. Safety save. And let's boss fight, right? Something? Oh my god. Another maze dungeon. God. What is that? Eldritch Spirit. No, that'll heal him. Okay. Thundershock. Let's take a look at that. Oh, great. The default spark animation. That's like the worst. It actually looks decent, right? If you haven't seen it a bajillion times in every project. I'm sure everybody else is sick of these animations too. It's not that they're bad. They're well designed. They look good. But they're used so heavily. Like, your game doesn't stand out at all on that front. It's like, oh, another, you know. Your charge animation looks nice. It looks really good. Like, that looks awesome, actually. That magic reflection. That's a good thing. That's a good ability to have. Or not even ability, it's a good trait. SP parameter or whatever. Let's try just flame striking these guys. Burn. We should heal. Even if he reflects it, it'll heal Karyn, so we'll go for that. We'll do that again. Ah, that accuracy though. It's a big ass dungeon. Man, it's so huge. I do like some of the monsters we're fighting though, it's pretty cool. Now these guys should take extra damage from fire, right? It would melt them. Nope, same amount of damage to everything. Plus they reflect it, or it misses. It's just so grindy and it's not super interesting combat. The monster variety is really good though. If they had any sort of element rates, I feel like that would add a big bonus to it. Because then you could learn, oh, these things are weak to this, and then these things are weak to that, you know. But right now, all your spells are basically the same thing. Besides a couple, like your necromancy one, where you actually attempted to do the element rates thing, that's pretty good. You made it heal certain characters. I just want to run. Oh, God. That critical though. Damn, see now I have to heal. Damn, failed to get away. Please let us run. Oh my God. See, there's no point in trying to run either. It's just... And if your monsters had interesting abilities, it would make it a lot more fun. They all just attack, 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 attack. Your one boss was pretty well designed though, we'll say that. But man, it's a lot of fluff. It's just a lot of fluff. If you're gonna make a huge map, you need to drop the, well, raise. It's counterintuitive. You need to raise the number for the encounters per step, but that's actually lowering the encounter rate. You know what I mean? There needs to be less battles for a bigger map. We're stuck in a battle here where we're just manipulating numbers for a while. Spend our MP to get HP, spend our HP to get MP, get attacked the whole time. Can't run away. Like, oh my God. I actually like the storyline. I think the storyline is good. I just feel like there's too much fluff grindiness between it. And it needs more animation, custom animations. Your enemies need abilities, custom abilities. You know, like what about goop or sludge that slows them down, or toxic ooze that poisons them or something. Now, don't go crazy with poison either, but you know what I mean. Like, they need some abilities. That new DOT plugin would be perfect for them. Toxic sludge that puts a DOT on them, but it goes away after combat. Oh, 2 dead ends. Well, 1 had treasure, I guess. Oh my God, we have to get away! It's such a grind! A big, giant grind fest. A huge map with a giant encounter rate. It's so frustrating. Black Bolt should do more. I'm forced to use her to just heal every turn, otherwise I'll have no potions. He needs TP. I feel like Julian needs a TP bar where he can do special, you know, melee attacks when he builds up his TP. I feel like that would help. I tried to run away like 5 times in a row and it failed, so there's no point in doing that. I feel like every enemy should have a spell they're weak to. Almost every enemy. So if you know which ones to use, then you can use those and end the battle faster. Have to do it because there's going to be 3 attacks and it could probably kill her. Oh, there we go. Wind Shear. These guys have spells, whatever they're called. They have some abilities. But for the most part, it's just attack, 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 attack. Hydro Burst. Cool. Frost. Yep. Why not? These are casters. They have spells. I feel like your melees needs abilities, not just attack, attack, attack. What about Crush or Pound or Heavy Strike? Just throwing names that you could use. There's name generators to help you with it if you can't think of something. You know, just make it like, instead of ATK times 4 minus B.DEF times 2, just make it like ATK times 4 minus B.DEF, you know, without a times 2. So it does more damage, and it's actually being subtracted from your defense less, so it kind of goes through defense a little bit more. And it would cost like TP of the enemy, so he can spam that ability, but if he attacks once or twice, he'd be able to use the move, you know? Okay, we're gonna have to do a Consume and Potion of Healing. And even another Consume. Because I'll have to do it in combat if I don't do it now anyway. Unless I get a healing point. Watch there be a healing point right here. I don't see one. I don't want an auto run to happen, so we might as well use our potions here. We got 1 potion of extra healing, 1 potion of extra mana, and 1 resurrection item. And that was with me trying not to use any potions, using just Consume and the Black Bolt thingy to heal. So, yeah. Boss fight. It seems as though we have found the source of this corruption. This creature seems immensely powerful. Are you sure we can fight this monstrosity? We do not have a choice. It comes. Well, you did go in there after it, so. I don't think using Black Bolt or Wave of Darkness on it is a good idea. So let's do like a Thunder Shock. Nope, that's just AoE. It's a waste of mana. Let's see if we can poison him. I doubt it. We did? Watch, this is going to be super OP. Unless you're using the new plugin. I don't think you are. Gaze into the void. That looked awesome. Yep, look how strong poison was. 450 a tick. Super strong. But we're also getting our asses handed to us. So let's heal the healer. She misses. That was the worst possible timing that she could miss it. I have to use an item, but I also want to reduce his magic attack power if I have that. Alright, potion of extra healing on Karyn. And Julian's dead. Mistress, I cannot take much more. My body is falling apart. This creature, its strength is insurmountable. I cannot. I am still too weak. My mind, I can feel it. My body, it responds to me once again. I am free! Wretched abomination, feel the fury of the Neverland Paladin. Unleash Radiant. Whoa, when he dies, he goes crazy Super Saiyan and drops a 3k hit. And then instant kills. I'm alright with that. I'm fine with that. That was kind of cool, actually. I like that scripted part of it. You cannot channel such power anymore. Julian, your undead body cannot sustain them. Allow me to use my magic to repair your body. No. Stay away from me. I am your puppet no longer, Karyn. If it were not for these wounds, I would strike you down where you stand. Stop being irrational. What has been done is in the past. You need to do not dying to tell me what I need to do, Karyn. I can no longer stomach the sight of you. I'm going my own way. Find a god desperate enough to listen to you. Pray to them while I never see you. Pray to them that I never see you again. And he limps away. Do not get yourself killed, Julian. You will be needed again before this is over. Cool. The storyline was good. Absolutely thought the storyline kicked ass. The fluff was just too much fluff. The monsters needed more abilities. The element race was like the biggest letdown for me. When I cast fire on a mummy and it takes regular damage, that was really disappointing. But the map design wasn't terrible. I did see some sample maps, which was just like whatever, you know. But for a full default project, I kind of liked the storyline. I thought that was pretty neat. Are we stuck here? Is that it? It just fade out screen and that's it. Alt F4 to end game. Alright, that's going to do it for this first impressions. We're going to hit restart and just look at the title screen for a second here. Thank you so much for sending me the game. If you enjoyed these first impressions videos, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And I've got lots of RPG Maker MV tutorials. If you're interested in learning how to make games, if you want me to play test your game, please, and make a video on it, please play test it yourself first. You know, deploy it, play test the deployed version, upload it to like Google Drive or something, and then send me a link to the download in Discord. The link to my Discord is in the description below. You can check that out. And thank you guys so much for backing me on Patreon. I love all of you guys. The support is great. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.